Coming up on your Tuesday Footy Feed. Devastating. Gill McLachlan apologises to fans as he insists the game is in good shape. And a young Collingwood star under investigation for allegedly betting on an AFL game. AFL boss Gill McLachlan has apologised to fans, admitting he feels devastated that some fans feel as though they're victims of a security crackdown at the footy. McLachlan has also hit out at Hawthorn president Jeff Kennett. Our reporter Nat Edwards is across all the details. And Nat, it was a long press conference today.
Yeah, it sure was, Mitch. There was a full media contingent at Marvel Stadium this afternoon as the league chief apologised to fans. He once again denied ordering a crackdown on crowd behaviour, but conceded a change was needed given the outrage from many fans across the weekend.
I'm apologising for the people who are going along to the football to have a day out who feel that they haven't been able to do that. They feel the security is some way impinging on them. They feel that actually they're not able to be themselves when they're just enjoying a game of the football. I want people to come along this weekend knowing that we are listening. And if there's been an overcorrection by security, it's been dealt with because it is the people's game.
Now, McLachlan was also pressed on who was to blame. He refused to point fingers, instead insisting the AFL, police and venues needed to work together to get the balance right. There has also been criticism of the league chief's handling of the situation. McLachlan responding to that today.
You've copped a lot of personal criticism as a weak leader you've been called. Where does that sit with you?
I'm absolutely fine with where I stand. This game is in good shape. The numbers and the crowds are there. People make mistakes and people try and pull you off course, and we can all make better decisions all the time. I'm really confident where our game's at. I'm really confident about how the football is.
And as for Jeff Kennett, well, the Hawthorn president sparked outrage when he suggested security were new arrivals who didn't have a good understanding of football. McLachlan says he disagrees.
In the end, I've spoken to Jeff today. I've told him that I clearly believe that he's wrong, and I know Jeff regrets his comments.
And Kennett has since taken to Twitter to apologise. So, Mitch, let's hope the fans enjoy the footy this weekend.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nat. Collingwood star Stephenson is under investigation by the AFL Integrity Unit for allegedly betting on an AFL match. AFL.com.au understands the Pies forward was informed during the Pies' recent mid-season bye. McLachlan tight-lipped on the issue today.
I'm not going to make any comment about anything that may or may not be before the Integrity Department.
If Stephenson is found guilty, he could face a lengthy suspension. In 2011, former Magpie Heath Shaw was banned for 8 games for betting on an AFL match involving his Magpies. Not interested. That's the message coming from Sydney coach John Longmire's camp when it comes to the vacant role at North Melbourne. The Roos are reportedly interested in luring Longmire back to the club as head coach, but his manager Liam Pickering says he's yet to be approached.
I've had nothing from Sydney and I've had nothing from North Melbourne.
Right, well that's an interesting development this morning because I've
had discussions with Sydney, absolutely.
About the extension?
About the fact that he's their man and all that, yeah, which you'd expect. Let me tell you this, without having spoken to John, or anyone at North for that matter since the weekend, I would be staggered if he was even jokingly drawn into a conversation about coaching North.
Longmire remains contracted with the Swans until the end of 2020. Bad news over at the Giants. Tagger Matt DeBoer to miss the next 8 weeks with a fractured shoulder. The injury coming from the win over the Roos on Sunday when he was tackled by Ben Cunnington. Great news at the Western Bulldogs with premiership duo Josh Dunkley and Caleb Daniels signing new 3-year deals at the club. It ties them to the kennel until at least the end of 2022. In other news, Tom Liberatore has had knee surgery and will miss the next 4 to 6 weeks. Freo has confirmed defender Nathan Wilson needed stitches above his eye after he was involved in an incident at a family party. It came just hours after the Dockers win over the Power on Saturday. Wilson is not under police investigation. Well, he's played in the AFL for 12 years and never played finals, but with the Lions at 7-5 this season, it's a real possibility that Brisbane ruckman Steph Martin could get his first taste of September.
I've been nowhere near it, as you say, for my 12 years so far. Especially going through some of the hard times with this club, and it would be one of the most meaningful things I could do in my life if I was around here to to play finals with the club. So yeah, it would make it all the more sweet.
The Lions face St Kilda at Marvel Stadium on Saturday. And don't miss tomorrow's special on all 18 clubs and their free agents, including Giant Stephen Canelio's massive decision, Brandon Ellis's future at Punt Road, and the latest on Collingwood's Jamie Elliott's contract. You can check it out on afl.com.au and the AFL Live app. That's your latest news for this Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.